Howdy, y'all. Andy McCabe here with the Claim Clinic podcast and Claims Delegates and your Restoration Rebel Leader. Hey, I'm giving a pricing feedback and custom price list generation course next week in Denver, so I thought I'd give you a little bit of preview. A while back, I did a video about how the labor rates are different for the removal and then the replacement of roofing. Roofing is a big category that in Xactimate, the line item is the remove and replace asphalt shingle. The removal is done under a different trade category than replacement. Meaning that Xactimate automatically, just using that line item, miscategorizes the labor that you need to use for a given task. Now, it's not across the board, but if you had R&R roof and you went in and changed the labor code from DMO to RFG in, let's see, it's RFG 240S, remove and replace, whatever, you could get like $50 more square. Something, maybe $25 more a square. Now, don't quote me. I don't have my computer open. But even if it's $25 a square more, over, maybe it's $100 a square. All right. Misquoting me. That's not my point. The point is, if it works for the roofing category, it works for other categories. Let me give you another example. Cabinetry. Detach and reset cabinetry. When you're saving the cabinets, you're going to send a craftsman out there, right? It's very apropos to use the cabinetry labor component of the remove and replace a cabinet if you're saving it. Well, once again, the removal is under DMO. The DMO labor trade is used by default in Xactimate for cabinetry detach and reset. Now, sometimes remove and replace, if you're removing them, truly throwing them out, yeah, you can have somebody in there hacking it apart. But sometimes you don't. So appropriately change the component labor of that line item to reflect the true trade that you're using. So instead of DMO, you're going to use CAB. Or I think it's FNC, R, or whatever labor trade's in there. I'll have a good list together next Wednesday. But think about all the things that are remove and replace that in certain circumstances you need actually a more skilled craftsman than DMO. What about WTR line items? What are those removal rates done at? If your technician rate is higher than your demo rate, it's very, very applicable and accurate to use a technician labor in both, in everything. So, also, one thing to keep in mind, if you have a skilled craftsman on site and he's doing all of the work, then you need to have a labor trade that corresponds with the proper labor rate and burden for that person. Not necessarily what Xactimate plugs in there as a plug number. So, think about it. That's just one of the things we're going to cover. I'll be a whole lot more organized and not in my truck. Next Wednesday in Denver, the Pricing Take Back seminar. And I'm looking forward to it. You guys have any questions? Anything else? Put it down in the notes, in the show notes. I want to hear your opinion on it. So, we'll see you.